Yeah, just being a little silly. That is part of the piano piece that I'm working on to uh, release eventually, probably in the next month or two. It's like still trying to work out the acoustic. Well, no, I know what I want to do for the acoustic, but not much of an acoustic guitar player or a guitar player whatsoever. So on those, I'm going to just record. The acoustic on that is just going to be rakes. So I'm just going to sit there and record a couple of chord rakes and then put them together. Because I've tried practicing doing it and then it's like, oh my god, where do my hands go? I can't remember, and it's ridiculous. So, yeah, I'm much better on that and the bass back there than I am on the guitar. So let's see. Went back to work last week. Yeah, some of you already know how that went, so we won't talk about that. Not sure if anything's going to change by the time I get back in tonight, so who knows? I'll find out when I get there if communication at that place is severely lacking. Um, let's see. I didn't do much, so I didn't do any videos last week aside from Woot Wednesday that I filmed on Tuesday, kind of like what I'm doing now. Because right now, trying to come home from work at night and then try to do these videos, edit them, and then upload them, have them ready for the next day if I quit hitting my microphone. Um, it takes shooting the videos and editing them don't take an incredible amount of time. It's just trying to get them uploaded to YouTube that takes forever. So by the time I get done, it's get close to about 3:30 to 3:45 up to 4 a.m. and it's like I need sleep. So I'm gonna start shooting them during the day and doing and editing them if I could speak, and then uploading them after I get home from work because then that'll be done and I can do what I need to do. Like because at night it's been relatively quiet, so I can actually do microphone recordings. Yesterday, not so much. I went and I did vocals. Yeah, I'm still working on that. I took one of Warren's little tracks that he Warren little tracks. No, those aren't little tracks. Those are like those take time. I don't know why I said that. I'm an idiot. Anyway, my apologies. I took one of Warren's tracks from Produce Like a Pro, and I sang vocals. I replaced it. I did my own vocals, and with seeing as it was like excruciatingly loud out here, I went into my room with my mic stand that's now back over here, and I used this. Oh, what is that noise? This thing. It's yes, it's still kind of dusty. I need to get a cloth in there and clean out between the knobs. But I took that in there, and this thing is 8 tracks, and I put the original track without the vocals on it on track 8, and I can't read because these glasses suck. I put the track on here, and then I took all these 7 other tracks and did vocal takes one right after the other. Well, I started to like listen to them after I'd recorded them, and that was just wasting a ton of time. So I just would do the track, do the vocals. Vocals are done. Press stop. Turn the volume down on that one. Turn the next volume up on the next one, and then rewind, record, and move on and on and on. It took me a little longer because I couldn't remember how to use this thing, but I know now how to do it. I mean, that manual is pretty well useless. Trying to find things out on, so I quit looking at that. So I got that, and then I spent about 2 hours comping those vocals, and it was just like me listening, going, ah! And it's not that bad, but it's just usually when I have issues like doing vocal tracks, if the original vocalist is still in the mix that I'm listening to, it messes me up. I sound like bleep, but And then it's like usually it takes me a couple of takes to settle down. And once I get rid of the original vocals, I do okay. I do okay. Just a little bit. And I'm going through and tuning a little, just some of the notes. I'm not throwing an auto tune across the whole track. That's silly. I'm not that out. I'm just a little out on phrases, and then I'm also trying to learn how to keep a note held and keep the same note instead of going up or down and everywhere but in tune. That takes some time. So I'm trying not to beat myself up over that. But yeah, that's what I did last night. This week I am gonna just, I think I already said this, but I'm not entirely sure. I get distracted really easily. Um, but I'm going to start doing the videos during the day. You can hear traffic noise and whatnot, so I'm going to profusely apologize for that in advance, and try to cut those out if I can, because when I was doing one of my vocal tracks last night, I think it was my fifth take. I didn't hear it at the time because had my headphones on, listening to the music, and I guess a big truck or something went down the street, and it's like I'm sitting there listening. I was like, "What is that noise?" So I was like, I had muted everything else because I had the acoustic guitar going, so I could like check timing and whatnot. Because I think I still need to fix some timing problems, but I my ears were dead last night after it was like friggin' 2 o'clock in the morning or something. But a big truck went by, and I'm like, well, there goes that part. Not that it was sung all that great anyway, but it was like, dang it, I could have. It would have been nice to have that option. And I also noticed when I was trying to work quickly that by the time I got to take 5, I started to get a little tired, and I could tell taking the tracks back from this unit. What sucks is, and would it make it a lot easier, my computer does not have an SD card reader. I'd have to buy a separate little thing to plug in, and I haven't done it yet because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to use this. I don't have a clue. I'll just have it around just in case I do. And I did, so I'm going to need to get a card reader because when I was doing stuff in my room, back that direction, in order for me to get it off the card and into the computer, I have to bring the entire unit with me and hook it up to the computer just so I can it'll open as a drive on the computer. So if there was a way to actually use this into Reaper, that would be great. Oh, that's nice. Hey, Anita, wake up. Your alarm's going off. Dismiss. Yeah, my alarm goes off at 2:30 in the afternoon, but I've been up since about 10:45. Yeah, and it's 2:30 now, so it's gonna be a long night at work. Okay, but whatever, it is what it is. Do what I do, what I need to do, and handle my stuff and get it all done. Yeah, I'm just gonna work on acoustic guitar for that piano piece back that I did in the beginning. So, and that's basically just been just a long, obnoxious, coming home from work exhausted and back pain from hell, but I have to do what I do to provide for my family, and and try to eke out an existence in this life. And this camera has shifted, so if I'm looking not at it, it's not it is my fault, but I'm still fiddling with it. But yeah, that's about it. There's not much else going on other than the fact that in a couple hours, about 3 hours, I leave for work again. So, yep, I'll start working on putting out more videos. Eventually, I'll start this week because last week was brutal. Trying to figure out how to do things, and it's just I could have used an extra week on my vacation. Let's just put it that way. And that's it. How did your week go last week? Anything exciting? Anything new? And you got any questions for me or anything? Just let me know in the comments below the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.